What's up? What's up? What's up? We feel this is your girl Lottie coming back with another channeled message here at the Tears and Wheat to Rose show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. It's like a whole box of chocolates. You just never know. I mean, today we waking up. It's not as slow. We did a couple of reels on Facebook, got to going. You know what I mean? We did some tea, try to get the voice in order because we went to a parade last night and we had a good time. And, I don't know if it's just my vocal cords, mucus and congestion in my chest. Like I said, my voice wasn't sounding so great. So we had to get some tea, but we still got to get that coffee in, honey. I was making tea all while I was brewing coffee. All that. I got to get this sip. I am not all the way woke. We did pray and we damn sure are not ready to slay. Maybe mentally. Our spirit game be on like so we might be ready in the mental because we up and we ready. I'll tell y'all this. Why in the hell do I got an 8 o'clock alarm on my phone on Sunday? I don't know. It's a 7 o'clock one on Saturday and it's an 8 o'clock one on Sunday. Every other day is 6. I guess I call myself sleeping in when I set them alarms. We was up before it went off anyway. We was. We done pulled a little empowering question this morning for the real. It was, what if everything is exactly how it should be? That was interesting. And I believe that to be true. I believe that everything is exactly how it should be. Everything happens for a reason, and everything is in your life for a reason or a season. And whatever it is, a reason and a season. Because nothing lasts forever and everything has a purpose. So, balance. Balance is out, and maybe, I think about that with life in general. Life in general has a balance to it. I mean, everything is not going to be good and everything is not going to be bad. It's just, it's usually a balance to it. When you look across the grand spectrum of it, you can look it back and say, I've had some good days. And I've had some bad days, right? But generally it's balanced. Yeah. I saw a post as well on Facebook. Ooh, we got discovery here. So balance, we got discovery, we got trickery. And behind this here balance that I saw, I also saw what was it? Forgiveness. So maybe, and this is in the spirit, so maybe you're going to have to go to the spirit and seek forgiveness. Because discovery, trickery, maybe something that wasn't, on the up and up. Somebody was on some bullshit, you know what I mean? Some BS. And, yeah. And you may find out. Or maybe balance is the legal system. We have impatience here and grief and growth. And impartiality is on the bottom. Impartiality. That right there all speaks to an issue, something that was born out of some nonsense. Somebody being on some BS. Do this go here? No. Where it go? Here? Yeah. Is all the cards in the right position? No. This one goes where? Oh. So it is judgment. Yeah. It feels like something is going through. Something was discovered, something came out, and whatever it was is going to be judged to be trickery, to tomfoolery, like somebody was just doing some shit that they wasn't supposed to do. Maybe trying to get over on you, y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I feel. But something has been discovered, I feel, or you've discovered it, it's been discovered, you've called it out, somebody has called it out, and I feel like this is justice, like the justice system between this impartiality card here and balance. Between these two right here, beloved, I believe that that's legal. Legal system help in that as well. And then there's some impatience here. maybe the decision or the process, because if this is a legal process, it could take a while, and maybe that is taking a while, and you are having some grief, some hard feelings about that. Not necessarily just like somebody passing away, but you pissed, like it's holding you up in some sort of way, I feel, you know. Yeah. So maybe again, look, there it is, forgiveness. I saw it. I saw it. Forgiveness. Going into the spirit and asking forgiveness. Is somebody asking for forgiveness? Is it the wheat or is the tear? Who, Father? Oh, your tears are asking for forgiveness. Yeah, maybe they are in the spirit trying to be forgiven. Is that right? No. Ah, the spirit is giving them hell. That's it. Father says spirit is giving them hell. So maybe your spirit guides, your ancestors, or the Almighty. You know what I mean? It's like, you will not do my wheat like that. No, you won't. No, you won't. Because whatever it was, it definitely has some trickery and some tomfoolery. Somebody either snatched your shit, holding back some shit, try to rope you in with a promise of some real big shit. Try to rope you in with the promise of everything, trying to promise you the world. Yep, all of this growth right here. Promise you growth and abundance. And yeah, look at that. Yes. Yes. And you discovered something. And somebody discovered something about this trickery of what it was supposed to be, growth. And in the spirit is kicking their ass. But forgiveness is here, acceptance, confusion, a soulmate. Yeah, maybe this was somebody that, and does a soulmate feel like a victim? That left the wheat feeling like a victim. Yeah, but you got perseverance here as well. You got perseverance here from this victim mindset or feeling, this victim feeling like somebody left you being a victim, you know what I mean, of something. Somebody that maybe you was with, you know what I mean. Is this somebody that they were with? Yes, Father say true. Left you feeling confused. Like, what the hell? Or maybe this other person was confused. No, Father said they wasn't confused. They left you feeling confused. That's what that was. And you got to come to acceptance on what it is that they did to you. And also get some forgiveness in your heart. Because if you don't put no forgiveness in your heart, beloved, then you will end up attracting that same type of bitterness, or you will close yourself down and shut yourself down and shut everybody else out. So go into the spirit. Stay in the spirit and get direction, or maybe you're in the spirit getting direction, and that's how this discovery and this whole legal system came into play. Whatever this case is, I feel like it's a case, yeah, and it's gonna be, this trickery is going to come out, and maybe you're gonna get some growth from that. No, it was trickery about what they were. Oh, lies, I hear. Somebody lied to you about what you could grow and what you could attain. And now that that's all come down, it's like impatience over this judgment or whatever is going to happen with this whole scenario. And it's making somebody who is it the wheat? The wheat is feeling grief. Yeah. Yeah, beloved. We're going to leave this impartiality, judgment, impartiality. This one? No. Where can we go? Love. All right. Let's get some love on the table and see. We got a lot of cards out. We don't know what we're going to pull. Thank you, Father. Thank you so much for... Which one? This one? Thank you, Father, for using these cards. Bless these cards as a tool and use them as a tool to deliver a message unto your wheat field. Using me, your willing, surrendered vessel, to deliver the message. Let it be self-edifying, edifying unto self, so that I may edify the source, edify unto others, so that they may edify you. Let us come together, bring them to this space to receive this message, so that we may unite in purpose and edify you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the infinite intelligence of the all and the breath of life. We get the breath on these cards. Please animate and activate them so that they may deliver the messages that we need. If we be sealed, please brighten up our lumens so that nothing can come in and distort or disillusion this message, cause confusion, conflict, or chaos in this space. Please seal us. If there's anything else I should pray, please give me the words or give us your ashe. Do we have more words to pray? Do we have your ashe? Ashe, y'all. Ashe, let's get it. Thank you guys so much for being with me. Thank you so much for hanging in there, for sticking around, for coming back around. This is, again, your girl, Lati. Tears and Week Tarot Show, baby. Tears and Week Tarot Show. I claim myself to be your favorite channel messenger. Doesn't matter whether you agree with me or not. It's all in my head. You know what I mean? I hope you feel the same way. Doesn't matter what anybody else say. It's all in your head. You call it, you claim it. You keep saying it like Ali. I am the greatest, right? You keep saying it until you are. I am highly spiritual, not religious at all. You might hear me say some stuff that don't sit too well with you, but I implore you to stick around. You know, if you vibe, subscribe. Sit to the end of the message, and if it's something that you care about, share it out, and if you really digging on it like that and you want to sit in for every spell, hit that little bell and we'll let you know whenever we put one of these things here up. We do one on a daily. We really don't take no days off, because the spirit God, he don't take no days off, so we do it. You want this one right here? Anything else in this deck? This? Nope, because I feel like I just dropped that out my hand. That one, okay. Anything else? Nope, I shaded that. Turn it over on the bottom. We have the Mistress of the Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. We had this card come out yesterday, which is clinking to me, because as long as I've been using this deck, it's only been about a couple months, like maybe, I don't know how long I had this deck, about 5 months, something like that. I got the deck before I started the channel. And we've been operating in the channel for about 4 months. 4 months, y'all. But it's just kind of odd. I had to get that sip. Y'all know what it is. That this card has come out twice in the last 2 days, and I don't ever see it. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. So if you are in this legal case battle, and you waiting, and you getting impatient, and you want this to be over because there's been some trickery, there's been some nonsense, somebody done roped you into something, promising these gains, we gonna get gains, and all this stuff, and it didn't turn out to be that. Whatever the case may be that caused it to not be that, it's been known, it's been discovered, and you guys are in a battle over this thing. I mean, we got 2 cards that look like justice. One is impartiality. That's fair judgment, being impartial. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to, like a judge, you have to present the evidence out, and it's going to be borne out. They don't have no affinity to one party or the other. They just going to look at the facts and bear it out. And sometimes you have to do the same thing from that type of perspective. Pull yourself out of it and just look at this thing from an impartial standpoint. Like, people are people, and that's how you get into that forgiveness. Because we saw forgiveness. At the end of the day, you might not be in that space just yet, you know what I mean? No, could it be like, fuck that, you know what I mean, type of shit. But at the end of the day, to get to forgiveness, you're going to come to a state of impartiality, especially when this thing gets adjudicated and it comes out in your favor. When it comes out in your favor after it's adjudicated, you will get definitely to a point where you be like, just let that shit go, because what you went through turned out to be beneficial to you anyway. Again, balancing it out, the scale. No 3 of these parties is looking happy. That's what I noticed. Nobody is really looking happy. But this one dude in the middle, his face is really frowned the hell up. But it looks like to me that something is going to be judged, and there's folks in here that's not going to be happy. I see more than one person that's not happy. So maybe whatever you going through, you battling a couple of different people, and the only way out is to go through it. The only way out to go through it. The prophetess of true power. I call back my power from all times and places. I am my own. Whatever happened in week that you feel like that they stole something from you, something that was powerful, took your power from you. Maybe you feel like you don't have a voice. Maybe because it's in the legal system, whatever, you gotta let the evidence speak for you. Or you can't speak for yourself in the way that you would like to. Whatever the case may be, whether they stole money, whether they stole property, whatever. And it's going to be adjudicated, or they just might have caused you losses. They may have had you invest in something, investing in a fallen lie, and you got tricked and roped into doing something that you normally wouldn't do, expecting the growth to be there. Call your power back. You have to call your power back anyway. You don't have to do fuck shit, is what Spirit said. You don't. But it's recommended that you call your power back. I recall my power from any place that it may sit, and I call it all back onto me. It is my power. I call back my power. I call back my seed. I call back my words. I call back any word that I may have spoken over myself or over my life or anyone else that may cause detriment onto me, that may cause an error in my life. I call it back. I call it back. I bind it up. I ask the Most High to bind it and to cast it down, to cast it out into the sea of forgetfulness, so that it may never return again. All of my power belongs to me. Yes. The queen of the wilderness, the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. The first tongue is naturalistic, like grounding, rooted in nature, right? To care for self, is there something else I should say? Is there anything that you want to say, Source? Yes. Source says to be rooted in your awareness of the trickery. So know what you know, right? Be rooted in your awareness of the trickery is what Father said. What I feel from what Father said is that be rooted. You know what you know. Can't nobody tell you that this didn't happen. You know it. And especially if you're going through a court case or whatever like that, people may try to prove contradictory, cause and cast doubt on your word, what it is that would happen, the truth of the matter. You know what I mean? But you stay rooted and grounded in the truth. You know what happened. And as long as you coming from a pure and honest space and put that out there, let the evidence speak for you. Sometimes you just got to say less. Y'all, we say less. The language of the natural world is the frequency of love. Again, stay rooted, stay grounded in what you know. Stay rooted, stay grounded in what you know. Which one on top? This one. Stay rooted, stay grounded. Your soul knows the way. The only way out of this situation is to go through it. And going through it, stay rooted in what you know to be true. Being impartial. Maybe you don't need to say nothing right now. Maybe you just need to chill. Now, Soul Journey, yeah, thank you, Father. This one. Thank you, Father, for the use of these cards. These are your tools to deliver a message onto your we field. Use me, your willing, surrendered messenger vessel, to deliver the message. Let me be edified so that I can edify you. Edify your wheat so that they may edify you. Let us come together in resonance over this issue, over this message, so that we can unite, magnify the power, and edify you. Brighten our lumens, Father, so that anything that comes against this message may be blocked and blinded out. Seal us. Is there anything else that we should pray? May we please have your ashe. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. We already see that Father say that the only way out of this situation is to go through it. You're going to have to be impartial while this is being adjudicated, it's being judged, right? Somebody done got you into something, promising gains, this, that, and the other, and that's just really not what it is. And whatever the case may be, you're going to come out all right, I feel. I believe that you're going to come out all right. The truth is going to be told. The truth is going to be known. We had that discovery card. You want this? That discovery card? Anything right here? This one? You want all of them? None of these? What's happening? Why do I ask? No. Nothing. It's in here. Did I leave it behind? Okay, well, we gonna go again because I feel confused. I don't know what the hell happened. Source, who are you? If you are the eternal Lord of all of creation, are you the source? Why? What? The source equals all. But if you're the eternal Lord of all of creation, are you not the source? Then why is it confusing? You've answered yes and no. Is it the eternal Lord of all sitting with me? No. Is this a fallen sitting in this space? No. Is it the infinite intelligence of the all? Is it the infinite intelligence of the all? No. Who is here? Is there an energy here? Is this energy polarized to the positive? No. No negative energies are allowed in this space. No negative energies are allowed in this space. We just prayed and asked for this space to be sealed by the Most High God, the eternal Lord of all. That which commands and controls all things in the universe. Is that right? Okay. So how is this energy allowed to be here? Did the eternal Lord of all allow this energy here? Yes. Why is there a distortion? Is my channel disrupted? Yes. Should we end this session? Yes. All right, y'all. I don't know what the hell is going on with that for today, but I definitely feel freedom is out. Whatever this is, either you're looking to be free from it or it's going to grant you freedom from something else that's going on with you. I do know that something else is sitting here, and I'm not for sure what it is. It feels like it's not a negative. It doesn't feel positive. It feels like a negative orientated energy, and it's lying. And whatever it is strong enough to lie to me about being the eternal creator of all things, which is pretty nuts. Like, I have not had anything that could lie and say that it and claim itself to be the eternal Lord of all of creation. So I really need to sit in meditation with that judgment. Something really dark happened. And again, patience is here on the bottom. We saw impatience in the chakra. Something really dark is at play. I don't know who you linked up with, beloved, but it can mask. Yeah, you talking about portray itself to be something very, very loving, to portray itself to be the eternal Lord of all, that type of energy, and lie about that. Yeah. Is it a lonely spirit? Yeah, maybe you were lonely. Maybe you were lonely, beloved, and you called something in. And whatever it was, they were successful. It was successful in masking itself in love. Yes. Honesty. It was deceitful. Something that you were dreaming of. Yeah. But what you end up getting was regret. Yes. There ain't no empathy. No, baby. Wow. Something dark. You ran up against something really dark. Something dark. But it's been discovered, whatever it is. Look at that. Judgment. 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 It's been discovered. Whatever this was, this trickery right here, something promising you. I hear mountaintop, like taking you to the mountaintop and tempting you. And only thing you ended up with was grief. Grief. And now you impatient, waiting for the resolution, seeking in the spirit, asking for guidance in the spirit. And I don't know if you asking yourself for forgiveness or if you need to forgive the other person. Because acceptance, again, we ran through these. Accept that they confused you. Accept that they got over it on you. And they caused you this grief because they was lying to you about whatever growth you were going to experience. But again, the judgment is here. The Most High saw it. Yeah. I'm going to continue. I am. Because I want to know what's going on behind the scenes. I've never had an energy be able to do that. After we done, it's going to be spiritual bath and cleansing and rest and meditation. Because I've never had that. But I could feel something wasn't right. I could feel something was off. Source. I feel like I know where the error is. We started the message, and I don't know, I think we started channeling, and we could feel the energy, and I feel like we got going before we really prayed. Is that the reason why? No. What? Allowed. So this energy is being allowed in this space. Why? It's a gift. I hear a tear to testimony. Yeah. Like maybe something was allowed to come in because it's going to add to the message. You know, the Most High, Eternal Lord of all, uses every and anything to his own disposal, to his own will. And I do know that it will use those fallen spirits in order to catalyze or create the catalyst for the events that need to happen according to the source's will. So yeah, we may not know what it is that's hidden behind the veil, behind the moon. Let the light of the moon come in and give us some, shine something on it. Shine the light of the moon. Or reveal what's behind the moon, what's hidden from us, Father. Use these tools, the eternal Lord of all, the Creator, which created all things by his infinite intelligence, using the breath of life that connects and binds us all. Yes, there is nothing greater than the Most High God, the eternal Lord of all. Nothing gives life, nothing takes life. Everything is syncopated and designed through its intelligence, and everything is bound and held together in creation by its breath of life. Bless this space. Brighten my lumen so that nothing comes against me or this message. Hold us safe while we are in this space. I understand that you may allow things to come in and to come against us, to challenge us, to push us, to help us discern, to teach us, to help us realize where we still have places for growth. And I appreciate you being here with me to keep me safe as we grow. Brighten my light right now, Father, so that it may block out and blind out anything that comes against me, this space, this message, your wheat field. Let us all be edified so that we may edify you. Let us do your will, Holy Father. Yes, your will be done, and it shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. Let us come into alignment with that will. And as we come into alignment, we ask you to seal us. We ask you to seal us. Is there anything else we should pray? If there's words that I should pray. If there are words that I should pray, please give me the words that I should say. Is there anything further? Can you seal us with your ashe? Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being patient with me. Ooh, thank you. Learning more and more every day. More and more every day. More and more every day. Yes, Father, thank you. Show the world the real you is out. Do you want this? No. That's the energy. Okay. Something about showing the real you or showing the world the real them. Who that person really was. Yeah. Maybe you needed to see who they really were. You know, again, show the world the real you is right back out. Needed to see who they were, or maybe you wasn't showing the world the real you. You wasn't really being yourself. That person wasn't being they self. They didn't show you the real them. Adjustments is required. Yeah, adjustments are required. I totally feel like I needed to adjust my space, adjust my energy in this space right here, or just find out what was going on. But adjustments are required. Father flipped it in reverse. Maybe there's nothing that you need to do with this issue. Brought me back to this impartiality card. Impartiality, don't make no adjustments. Stay right there. The justice that you are looking for is coming in. Father said yes, because something has been discovered. And what's been discovered? The fuckery, the foolery, the nonsense, the bullshit that happened behind here, yo. And it's all about over some growth. Like they promised you some shit. Oh, we gonna have gains. And maybe somebody You know, conclusions are within reach. They cause you some grief over this shit. You feel a certain kind of way. You do. And you might be having some impatience over when this shit is going to come to an end. Because judgment is right here. And again, judgment, bam, judgment. What's this? Grief. Right here. Grief. Impatience is right here on this part. Impatience. What's on the other deck? Patience. That's the shit. That's the shit. Yeah, and Father say stay rooted in knowing what you know. You know what you know, stay grounded in that. Stay grounded. That's right, yeah. Conclusions. Conclusions are within reach. It's gonna come to a head. It is. It's gonna come to a head. And this justice right here, yeah. Work through your fears. I feel the loneliness. That was the issue. Loneliness. That was the issue, That was what you were afraid of. That's what you were afraid of. Loneliness. And you probably done fucked around and caused something into your life. Again, ooh, Father. That's it. That's it. That's why Father let that energy in here. Yes. Ooh, ooh. You called something. You were, ooh, You could have been in a spot. We talked about earlier today about energy, calling stuff in. Like, what was it? Coming my way was the mindful message, my reel on Facebook that I put up today. Coming my way. And we talked about attracting things. And when you attract stuff, you attract it from the true place that you are operating in. If your space, if you are calling out, especially seeking something that looks like love or business opportunities from a place of lack, like loneliness, or I don't have this, or I want this, like looking for the flashy, suchy, muchy, to get rich quick, the right now, because that's coming from a low vibrational place. And you will end up calling something in, something pseudo, something fake, that look exactly like what it is that you want. But you're wanting it from a low place. You're not coming from a I have everything already place. So it's really not going to matter that it comes in or not, because I'm abundant. I'm abundant on the inside to call in true abundance. No, what you probably called in was something from loneliness, because that's what's behind here. Look, judgment, because that's what's going to happen. We got the judgment card out here at 3. Impartiality is judgment, being unbiased. The balance, again, Libra scales, that's judgment. That is something being adjudicated, weighed out. Then we got the judgment card again here. You are impatient and feeling a certain kind of way because it's probably taking a minute for this stuff to get done. So patience right here is in order. That's something that you're going to have to work through. But something was successful. Something that you called in from an imaginary place. They come, or they probably sold you on something. Can you imagine this? Can you see that? Can you see that? And it has something to do with love. Maybe it was something that you loved, a career, or maybe maybe it was in relationship. Who knows? I don't know. But whatever it was, honesty was the issue because it led to regret. And loneliness is on the table because that was the primary feeling that you were calling out from a loneliness standpoint. That is the fear that you need to work through. Maybe you didn't want to be alone. Maybe you felt like, calling out for connectivity. I feel connectivity, or for, like I said, for growth. I'm not for sure what the growth was. Relationship, I feel. Yeah, connectivity. Somebody sold you on something, beloved, and they wasn't showing showing you the real them, and you discovered that it was some trickery. And maybe you used your judgment. Maybe you cut some shit off. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Maybe impartiality, balance, judgment, all says that a decision was made or is getting ready to be made. Because again, conclusions are within reach. Growth is still here on the table, but you got to work through your fears. And again, call back your power. It feel like your power might still be sitting over there with whoever did you wrong. We call back your power, because again, what Father say, the only way out this situation is through it. But look what's up underneath that. The imprints of protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. That's what I was saying. Like, creation is whole. Creation is whole, and the eternal Lord of all, the Father of creation itself, that used its infinite intelligence, principle thing, wisdom to create it, and binds it all with the force of life, the breath of life that animates and connects all things. So when I say the eternal Lord of all, using its infinite intelligence and binding all things to light, creation itself, nothing should be able to lie and say that it is that without the source's approval, allotment, allowance. Because again, source doesn't, everything happens with permission. Everything happens with permission. And that's why I had to get my crystal, my pendulum, like, no, because something's not right. I could feel the confusion. I could feel it. This one, okay. Yeah, we gonna put this on the top, work through your fears. We're gonna leave judgment right here on the top of this one. Judgment or loneliness, judgment. Because we know that's the fear was loneliness. That's what it was. If somebody was not showing you the real them, but this shit is getting ready to come to an end. Conclusion. Which one? Which one? Balance, okay. Yeah. We're going to leave that on the top of that right there. Yeah, Yep. You safe. Father say, leave that one on the top. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. You are held in love. Earth and ground just flew out. Again, stay grounded. Stay rooted in what you know. Stay rooted in what you know. You know the truth. And whatever it's going to go down and however it's going to be weighed out, it's going to lean in your favor. I believe that. Yeah, this one. Which one? This one. Okay, thank you. The eternal Lord of all, the creator of all of creation, that which created everything in existence by its infinite intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing that connects and binds us all with the source and breath of life. Thank you so much for activating me, activating these cards. Use them as tools. My vessel is surrendered onto you for its use, for your use, so that you can use me as a messenger and deliver this message, a message that's edifying onto self, so that I may edify you, the source, edify your wheat, so that they may edify you, the source. Let us come together over a common mindset and knowingness. Thank you so much, Father, so that we may magnify and lift ourselves up and be lifted and raised up, brighten our lumens, so that we can ascend and up to you. Rise up, come out of this situation. We see the conclusions are within reach. Give us what we need to get through it. The only way out is through it. Give us the awareness that they are safe. They are held safe in all of creation. And you allow what is needed in order for your will to be done. Please seal us in this space, or give me further words that I may pray. Is there anything else that I should pray, Father? No. Please seal us. Brighten my light so that we cast anything out. Nothing can come against me or this message. Thank you so much, Father. Thank you so much. Please, if we be in alignment, yes, give us your ashe. Seal us, Father. Seal us. Yes, y'all. Yes. Come on with it, Father. Spiritual growth is on the bottom. Yes, we got surrender, harmony and resolution. We have 2 cards up underneath here that's in reverse. Self-acceptance is in reverse, beloved. Self-acceptance. Self-acceptance could have led to that loneliness that you was feeling that called in this bullshit. Listening deeply. Maybe you didn't listen. I'm not for sure if the spirit gave you warnings. Other people may have gave you warnings, whatever, but somebody wasn't listening. And I don't know if it was somebody in the spirit wasn't listening, but harmony, surrender, and spiritual growth are all on the table. We didn't shuffle, but we're going to shuffle. Clear, cancel, and release is on the table. Some shit is being let go. Clear, cancel, and release. It's being pulled away from you. It is. Whatever you got yourself hooked up to, hooked up in, combined into, wrapped up in, is being unraveled. It's because something has been discovered. Something came out that it was fake. It was trickery. That it wasn't. Something was not on the up and up. It just wasn't. Yeah, and that's the truth. Father said yes. Something that was not for you, and it's being pulled down. You are protected. Look at this. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. You are being protected. You are being protected. You are. Because you called this in from a lonely space. And something came in and it took advantage of where you were. This, any of them. Do you want all 3? All right, let's flip them and see. Inner child healing. Signs and reminders. Inner child healing. It was something down in there in that inner child. A feeling of loneliness. A feeling that you needed to be comforted. That you needed to be wrapped in love. And you probably was calling out for love. That love card came out. We saw regret over love. Love, loneliness is right there. Maybe it's something deep down in there that you were going through that wasn't healed, and you was calling out from that space. Something heard that called and came out and came for you. Because again, devils and demons hear your prayers too. The fallen, they hear your prayers, and the Father will allow that to come in and come against you. You ain't going to be hurt. You're going to be protected. Where is that? Right here. You're going to be protected. You were protected while you went through this trial. I hear trial. You were protected while you went through this trial. But whatever it is, it lured you in with something that looked like gains. Gains either in love, gains in relationship. Father said relationship. Right? Growth, gains. I'm not going to be lonely. I'm going to be loved and cared for. Yeah. Got you caught up in something that wasn't no good. Signs and reminders are here. Maybe it was a reminder that you needed to do some inner child healing to pull you back into self so that you can really do the work. And so what you manifest going forward will be the real thing that you can truly manifest. We talked about being what you calling in and from what space. Talked about that in the mindful message. Come in my way. You pull it in. You attract it to you. You attract it to you, beloved. You do. And everything that come in is not for you. Everything that comes towards you, tune in. Today, before I do what I normally do, I take a moment to slow down. You needed to tune in. Most High is slowing you down. That's why that impatience is there. That's why that impatience is there. Most High was slowing you down. Grief, impatience. And that impatience is something that slowed you down. And what did it do? What's right behind that? Sent you right to the spirit so that you could figure out what it is that's going on. Lead me. Show me. What? So that you can get these signs and reminders that you called in something, and you're going to have to do some forgiveness. Not only forgive you, but forgive the other person. But most importantly, forgive you. Forgive you and accept that you called in what? What did you call in? Confusion. You called in confusion, thinking that it was a soulmate, and it wasn't. It was confusion, and it left you feeling like a victim. victim mindset. But you got perseverance. You do. You will persevere. You will. You will. Victim, soulmate, called in a confusion. You have to accept that. And then you have to give forgiveness. Forgiveness not only for you, young wheat, but also the person, that entity, that fallen, that came against you. Give it forgiveness. Tell it to go to the Father and kneel and heal, because that is the only way it is going to get into repentance. But it's also going to have to pay a recompense. And when I say a recompense is on the table, oh yeah, it is, because you had 3 cards: impartiality, balance, and judgment. All 3 of them speak to whatever the hell that did, whatever happened. Inner child healing is happening for you. And you're going to be able to manifest from a good and healthy space. Just keep that in the forefront of your mind. Whatever it is that you are feeling, if you don't feel good and you don't feel to whole, don't stay right here in the spirit, seeking guidance. You see her face? But she's in the spirit. The spirit God holds the whole world. That's all. That's the world. But to me, it's creation. To the seeking assistance from the one that holds creation. Because you need to do this. Forgiveness and get some acceptance. Because right now you may still be confused over how did this come in? How did I allow this to happen? This right here, manifesting from here. It'll do it every time. This. It'll do it every time. Manifesting from here. This. Manifesting from this right here state. And this right here state will lead to this every time. Every time. But know this, that you are protected. You are. And it's getting ready to be cleared up. You just have to hold on. Because we saw impatience, and patience in 2 different decks. That's the key. Hold on. Am I off base? No. Did I get it out? Is there anything else I need to say? Yes, please. Source says to hold your ground. Hold your ground. Hold your ground now. That was that stay rooted. Stay rooted. Where is it? Call back your power, and queen of the wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Stay rooted in the truth of what you know. The brass tacks down to the, this is just it. The rooter to the tutor type of roots. Like, stay grounded in the truth. You know that's what it is. And call back your power. Guess what's behind that, yo? I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. It may not have been ego, beloved. Again, inner child healing, loneliness, longing for something. You called in something that masked itself as that. I hear wolf in sheep clothing. Yeah. But no, the Most High saw it. You can call back your power. For one, you're not powerless. You're not. And then get into a place of impartiality, like it is what it is. I accept that this happened. Right? Then it's a judgment. I do see that. It's a judgment. Either a choice was made to walk away from the shit, or it's still something outstanding in it that needs to be adjudicated. And whatever it is, young wheat, you're going to come out okay. You're going to be good, beloved. You're going to be good. You want to know why? What did I say? You're going to be what? Good. You're going to be good. Change your energy, though. Change your energy. Stay grounded. Stay rooted. Resist the need to talk too much. Be resistant in the fact that you will not be moved. You're grounded and rooted in what you know. Be resistant to anything that's going to try to make you move. Scarcity. What did I say? Something was lacking. Something was missing. You protected. Why? Because you might have something down in your lineage that you don't even know about. But your ancestors, your divine lineage, your ancestors is what I feel is protecting you. Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. Protecting you as you get through this. The storm that you called into your life, which is why you need to call your power back. Because guess what? Father flipped this upside down. Maybe the storm is over. The storm is over. Storms are over now. Heaven is watching me. I don't even know if that's how it goes, but that's how I felt. Somebody is watching you. The angels are watching you. You had 2, 3 cards say angel protection. Okay? This storm is over. You still getting through it though. You are. You got to get through it. And the only way out is through it. That's what Father said. Call your power back. And while you in this space, don't rush. Don't rush your healing. Don't rush your healing. Inner child healing still fell out. Loneliness still fell out. So those may be the tickets and things that you need to focus on. Forgiveness came out and acceptance. Confusion. Forgive yourself for being confused over what you accepted into your life. Sometimes it happens, but it comes in, and you saw Father allows the energy to come in. Why? So it could show you what's still in there, what's down in there, because it's all called for your good. Protected you while you were going through it, so that you could do what? See the light in your own darkness, shall we? See the light in your own darkness. Protected you while you were being shown what's really in there, because maybe you do have a divine lineage. You just don't know. But know this. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Full moon. Let the full moon show everything. And I bet it did. That's why that discovery card hit the table. Discovery, so that you could see the trickery and the nonsense that you had got wrapped up into. Because they'll trick you. They'll take you to the mountaintop and show you everything and say, oh, this is all that we could do. We can accomplish. We can have this and have that. But at the end of the day, if they are falling, you know it's a lie. Because they came to get something from you, to take something from you. Again, that divine lineage. Who are you, Yahweh? Do you know who you are? Maybe you need to heal so that you can discover. Self-discovery. Empowering questions. Question yourself. Again, the other empowering question, my reel on Facebook was, what if things were exactly the way that they should be? Sometimes that shit don't feel good when you're going through stuff like this, but it's exactly what it should be to show you what's in the inside of you that you need to clear up and clear out. So when you do manifest and you will attract some good real shit. How have I become me? What am I like? How have you become you? You might be shaped by some experiences that you have not healed from. Inner child healing. I love you, Weed. I don't know if anybody told you that for real, for real. I love you. I love you just like I love me. And I love me because I love the source, the almighty, the eternal Lord of all that creates all of creation, the giver and taker of life, that does it using its infinite intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing, and connects and binds and activates and animates everything with its breath of life. That right there, I trust, I love. And I love you just like I love that. To the next time, the next now on the Tears and Wheat Tarot show, where you showing up, never know what you're going to get. Know this. You are protected. You are loved. And you are safe. But you might still need to do a little bit of healing on this day. And to the next now, we're going to call this here an Ashe.